technology, in a software, everywhere, wherever it is no, there is must we need the research. That's why always we can speaking research, research, research. Okay, so research is divided into two general categories. Listen again, I will tell you that this is very basic things. But some participant, what I have received the feedback from the last session, so I made 2 3 slides the basic things. So research is divided into two general categories: basic research and applied research. But both are innovative. So the basic research is inquiry aimed at increasing scientific knowledge, these basic things. So many times, we can see that proposal asking they will give the basic research proposal like this. No, this is the basic research, means the initiation of the research in scientific knowledge level. Then applied research, its effort aim at using basic research with the basic research for solving problem or developing a new process, product or techniques. Okay, suppose I can isolate example, I can isolate some new bacteria. Okay, that is fine. This we can say new bacteria, the novel bacteria, that we can say the basic research. From novel bacteria, suppose I can find some drugs, that is called the applied, wherever it is no, we have applied that directly useful to the human beings. That's called the applied research. Here some basic, some abbreviation I have given that, but this is very necessity. ISSN. Many of you, we know about the ISSN, but many of the students, research scholar doesn't know about the behind the ISSN. What is the expansion of ISSN? What is the difference between the ISSN and ISBN? Like this. Okay. First, we can see the ISSN, ISBN, review article, research article, peer review, blind peer review, plagiarism or similarity, copyright, DOI, and citation. Okay, what is ISSN? International Standard Serial Number. International Standard Serial Number. This number is unique number for any journal. Unique number for journal. Okay, this is then ISBN. International Standard Book Number. Okay, this that will assign for the books or any magazines. Okay, what is the difference between the ISSN and ISBN? So here you can see International Standard Serial. Here it stands for serial, means continuous. Suppose if any journal they will start to publish, mean they have to produce serially, monthly or yearly twice or quarterly, whatever it is. So they should maintain the serial. That's why we can say the ISSN. Then ISBN, that is not the serial one. Whatever, suppose if I publish, I can put some published any books. Okay, but that books may not be serial. Serial means suppose I can publish this month. Next month I cannot publish any books, or next year I cannot publish any books. For that time we can give the ISBN. So this is not the serial level. Okay, the same thing magazine also. So one time or two times or three times. Okay, that we can say the that we can get the ISBN. So for ISSN, suppose we want to receive the ISSN, this number. So supposed we have to publish a journal as per the norms, the spring version. After publish the spring version of the journal, then only we can get the ISSN number after published version. But ISBN is very simple one. Any publisher, any register, any legally registered publishers, they can apply ISBN. They can get ISBN number, not one number, not two numbers. Suppose they may get the 100 numbers, 200 numbers, 500 numbers. Because according to the money they will pay the money, they will get the ISBN number. Okay, but ISSN number, that is a different story. That process is different, and ISBN process is different. For getting for ISSN number, we have to publish one journal. That journal we can say the spring journal. After publish the journal, along with the journal, we have to send the reviewer details, editorial details, account details, the journal account details. We have to open the one current account, everything, all documents we have to submit to the ISSN, submit to get the ISSN number. Okay, then only after 2 months or 3 months, even though they may take 6 months, then only they will assign the ISS number after auditing lot of things. Okay, I hope you understand between the ISSN and ISBN. But ISBNs no need anything, just the registered company. The company means the publishers get ISBN number of n number of ISBN numbers. Okay, then after that, when they will produce the books, they can use the one by one ISBN number. Okay, some proceedings, some conference proceedings, you may see some proceedings you may see with ISSN. Some proceedings you may see the ISBN. The simple concept. If any proceedings from the conference, you can see the ISS number, mean that conference should continue consequently. It means every year or 6 months once or 2 years once, they have to continually conduct the conference the same name. Then only we can able to get the ISSN number. But ISBN number, no need to any continuously conduct the conference. Just we can make our papers, whatever it is, articles, everything, just get the ISBN number from the publishers. Okay, this is the ISBN. That's why sometimes we can get conference proceeding with the ISSN number. Sometimes we can get the ISBN number. Okay, next, third, I hope you are understand between the ISSN and ISBN. Okay, beyond this, these are the reason beyond both of these numbers. Then review articles. What is review articles? So review articles nothing but so suppose we have to review any topic, then give your opinion, your conclusion, your suggestion. Okay, only this is the only theoretical. Theoretically, you can give your suggestions, conclusions, your criticism, all things. Then you can write a paper that is called the review article. The review article doesn't have any new research, okay, any proven research. Just you can review. Suppose now we are receiving many articles regarding the COVID. I think 99.9% of all articles are review articles, because they are giving the suggestions where they have got some information or news or some blogs, whatever it is, YouTube, whatever it is, then they will write some articles, they will publish. That is called the review article, not real research. If someone someone that he or she can do some research on this some particular work, and suppose he may find some outcome, then they can write the paper that we can say the research article. Okay, this is the research article, this is the review articles. Okay, then what is peer review? Peer review mean actually the more than two authors should review any article, that's called the peer review. Okay, then blind peer review mean, so this is also at least more than two reviewers can review articles, but this time what happened, this blind means both author and review side, they doesn't know about who has submitted. Okay, the editor also, the reviewer also doesn't know who has submitted, and that others also doesn't know about who is going to review. So this is the blind peer review. Okay, then in my last session, one of participant asked the question, what is the difference between the referral and the peer review? Actually both are same. After that we check the referral. Some regions, some journals, they are using the referral journal. Okay, some regions, some journals, some publishers, they are using the blind peer or peer review articles. Okay, the last time he asked me, but that time I didn't know that. After that I checked that this is the answer for that. Then plagiarism and similarity. We know that plagiarism, copy. Okay, plagiarism, we have to check the plagiarism. How we can check the plagiarism or similarity? Okay, nowadays the plagiarism, many the researchers, many papers, those who are writing the papers know the just to copy the previous articles, then do the publishing like this. Okay, really plagiarism, it means we can refer other journals. Then how we can cite? we can refer. But you have to take the concept, you have to take the theoretical concept or result concept, then you can give your opinion. Don't copy and paste. You have to, you can read and you can understand what they have done. Then you can conclude or you can compare with your result. But those words should be, you have to write your own words. Don't copy as such. Okay, that's we can say the plagiarism. So regarding the plagiarism, many depends the publishers, they are giving the some relaxation. Some publication, top journals, those journals, they are giving 5 to 10%, 5 to 10% of similarity, because we cannot do that. At least we cannot write the 100% the new things, because plagiarisms, the many categories there. Okay, 2 lines plagiarism, 5 lines plagiarism, 1 line plagiarism, so many things there. Okay, so even though the top journal, example Science Cells, also they are giving 5 to 10% plagiarism. And plagiarism, we can separate 2 types. So some journals, they will not consider the plagiarism from the affiliation, topic name, affiliation, author's name, and references. Because when we go for the plagiarism with the references and titles, affiliations mean, so maybe get the more plagiarism, correct? Suppose I can publish one paper, I can use my organization, Sur College of Operations, Ministry of Higher Education. So again, suppose if I'm writing second paper also, I can use my same name, Chalaram, like this Sur College of Operations. But that, suppose we can compare with the plagiarism in the other paper, my same paper will be plagiarism will come. So that's why, so the journals, they are many some journals, they are without affiliation, without reference also. Because reference also, we can give same reference. How we can change the reference? The plagiarism, it means it can show the same reference it can show two papers, mean it can show the plagiarism. Okay, so now the most of the journals, they will remove the reference part and remove the affiliation part, the title, this and affiliation part, they are allowed for the plagiarism. Okay, then DOI. What is DOI? Digital object identifier. So nowadays, most of the journals, which are the journals uploaded in the website, they are assigning the digital object identifier. What is DOI? It's a simple I can say. You can see the first ISSN and DOI. ISSN assigned for journal, but this DOI assigned for article, particular article. Okay, nowadays many of the journals, they change in the reference part, they are asking only DOI. If I refer some references, so suppose to I can give the complete reference in the under the reference point, reference section, the bibliography. Now we no need to give the completely Chalara Metral, the title, everything here. But now just we have to give DOI number. Once we can click the DOI number, you can see the complete paper in the online. Okay, that is called the DOI number. Now the most of the journals, they are assigning the digital object identifier. This is also nowadays the mandatory to get the ISSN number for any journals. Then copyright, we know that copyright declaration, we give the declaration, copyright. Okay, whatever we are submitting, we will give the copyright. So when you are submitting a paper or proposal, whatever it is, they will give this some disclaimer, the copyright, that you have to read thoroughly, because they will give complete the previously you should not publish this work, you should not taken any data from other paper, everything they mentioned, so we have to read thoroughly, then we can learn about the copyright. Then citation nothing but we can refer other published paper for our work. Okay, not copy and paste, just citation, it's related things, we can take some information from the what they have done, then we have do our updation or our work, then we can cite mean you can refer. Okay, so these are about the basic things, but necessity for any researchers. Yeah, this is some precisely given that ISSN, no, they are assigning journals and some proceedings. ISBN, they are giving for books and magazines. DOI, they give the unique ID for the particular article or particular paper. Okay, they are assigned unique ID. But ISSN, ISBN, unique for some books, the particular books or particular journals or particular proceedings. But DOA, it is assigned for particular articles. Okay, each and every article has this unique web link. That's called the DOI. Then review article, I told no, the opinion and discussion and about the thing, what you are thinking, the conclusion, everything on any topics that we can say the opinions of interest. And research article mean outcome of the research, what we are doing in the lab or wherever it is, we can find something result mean that how we can get the credit. If I do some research mean how I can prove how I can prove my achievements. If I found some new drug mean, so I have to publish or I have to patent. Okay, I have to file the patent. Okay, that's called the research article. Then peer review. I told you the view come criticism everything. Then blind peer review mean the traditional come secret. The secret review. Okay, both the author doesn't know about the reviewers and reviewers doesn't know about the authors. Okay, that is called the blind peer review. But this peer review, it means more than 2 authors. Okay, I think before no, whenever we are submitting the paper or publications, some journals are asking please give the some reviewer's name. But now those are not advisable. Now the many the top journals are not asking the reviewers. Okay, the journal itself, they're keeping the reviewers and the standard reviewers and the editors to review the articles. Okay, whenever you are submitting some journals, if the journals asking the reviewers means, then we have to think about on that journals, whether that journal is good or not. Then plagiarism, similarity. I told no, the stealing or ethics. Okay, when we are copying the someone from, there is no, just we are not following ethics. Okay, this also ethics and stealing. Okay, so the plagiarism is nothing but stealing. Okay, then copyright, declaration, and this also offense. Okay, if you commit something mean, suppose after that if you happen anything against the declaration, so that is the offense. Okay, if anyone claim, that is the offense. Then citation. Okay, follow come references, which are the work we are following for our part, our journals or our writings, so that we have to give the citation. Otherwise we can say the courtesy. Okay, when we can refer others know that we can say citation, those that paper will get the some reputation, impact factor or index, they can get the more. Because of impact, we can get information, we can get useful, can get information from the other journals. That is called the citation. Okay, first now we come to the point, motivation elements for research. So this one mainly for the research scholars and the students. Interest. When we are decided to do some research, first we need interest and involvement. Interest. Okay, suppose I'm going to do some work, some research. Mean I have interest on that work. Otherwise, I will not succeed the work. So interest is very, very important one for the research. Not only for the research, after writing paper. Okay, you can do research, you can find something. Okay, that findings, that outcomes you want to convert to the product. That is called the publications or patenting. So for that also you should have the interest to writing. Then only you can write to the paper. Okay, somebody write the paper for 1 year, 1.5 years, 6 months. It means he or she doesn't have the interest. If you have any interest on any topic, means surely you will do immediately as well as the perfectly. Correct? The same thing applicable for the research. Okay. Then creativity. So we have to create. Creativity must. So it means we have to refer many articles, how they have done. This is not, you have to creativity, you have to think. You have to think what the things we have to do. Suppose I can go for DNA isolation today, I can do something. Somebody already the manual means the reference given that for DNA isolation, you can take SDS, this must EDTA, etc. The percentage. But what I have to create that, okay, wait, we can't change the concentration of salt. Like this, we have to create creativity. We have to creativity. We have to change everything. Then only we may get the new result and achievement. Okay. Always we cannot follow whatever they have given the manual. We have to also trial and base. We have to create and we have to do that. Then only we can find the new finding. Okay. Then patience. Yeah, this is very important. Patience. Without patience, no one can achieve the research. Yes, need the patience. We can do one day. We can do work. We cannot get the result. Again, we have to do that. Patience, we need that. Don't get the upset. If you get upset, you are not eligible for the do the research, because patience is very much for the research. Suppose you can work. Sometimes though, during the work, no, the power or something will cut, whatever will happen, the things, what you have to patience. Again, you have to continue. So many things there. So patience is very important one. Without patience, we will not achieve that. Okay, sometimes we can get the result next day or first time. Sometimes we cannot, we can get the second time. Sometimes we can get the 10th time, even the 15th time, 20th time like this. That's why many, the top institution, the reputed institution like IIT, no, they are doing PhD at least 5 years. At least 5 years. Supervisors, everything, no, they will insist, they will give the lot of pressure. That is called the patience. So the students should learn the patience from the research. Okay. Then tolerance. You have to accept. If negative result, you have to accept. Then try to do for the positive result. You have to accept. Whatever things you have to accept. Any environmental impact, any different torture, whatever it is, you have to accept. Then you have to achieve. These are all the basic quality for the research. Okay, if you get the negative result, you have to accept. Then again, you can try. Like this, you have to follow. Then dedication. So dedicate. You have to dedicate. You have to dedicate lot of things for the research. Then only you can achieve your goal. Then curiosity. You have to get the curiosity. Okay, tomorrow we can get this result. Tomorrow we can do like this. No curiosity. You have to new idea, new expectation. Curiosity means you yourself also expert. Okay, I can find. Okay, we can do this one. Tomorrow I can find the positive drug. Like this, we have to curiosity. We have to create ourselves. Then sacrifice. We have to sacrifice a lot of things. Sometimes we have to sacrifice the family commitment. Sometimes what to do the family commitment, time, everything we have to sacrifice. Our joyful, our time for everything, our sports, whatever it is, we have to sacrifice. If you want to achieve the research mean, you have to sacrifice not 100%, 50% according to the people. Okay, somebody will sacrifice 100%. She will not go to the home properly. They will not eat properly. So no, that is different story. Okay, at least we have to sacrifice something, 20% or 25%. Okay, suppose we have committed to go for somewhere with the family or any movie, whatever it is. But that time we forgot that, we want to follow the work research in the lab, like that mean. So that time what can we do? Completely we should not avoid the family also. So we can take along with the family, go to the lab, can finish the work, then we can go and watch the movie. Maybe after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that relaxation. Okay, so there are this type of sacrifice. This type of sacrifice we have to do that. Then honesty. This is the very important honesty between the supervisor and the students and colleagues. Honesty, we have to maintain that. Honesty, then only we can get the achievement. Okay. Then confidential. Whatever you are doing, you have to maintain the confidential. This is research. It means confidential. You have to maintain the confidential. Okay, that is the very important one. Then hard work. Okay, time spent. Okay, you have to work the hard work. Okay, so these are the 10 points I have given. Apart from this, apart from this, some point is there, but these are the very important one. Okay, just you can read one by one. Everything is applicable for the successful research, but percentage may be change case to case. Okay, somebody follow the 100% of every points. Somebody following the first point 100%, second point 50%, like this. Okay, according to their achievement and their mentality. Okay, but this is the basic things we need. Okay, then only we can do something, we can achieve something in the research, or whatever it is, lab research, paper writing, project writing, or whatever it is. These are the basic things we should keep on our mind. Yeah. Okay. Next, here I have given some search engine for research. Okay. Those you want to get some journals or some information, whatever. So you want to conduct some your field of interest export. No, you can go through. I have given here 15 websites. So search engine means we know that always we are go into the Google, correct? We can put some title, we can get the information. Okay, but here some scientific search engines I have given that, like PubMed, ResearchGate, Google Scholar, American Society of Microbiology, ISEEK, Educational Resource Information Center, Cyrus, Virtual Learning Source Center, Noodle Tools, Clustery, WorldCat, Library, Internet Index, LinkedIn, and Science Alert. And the final I have given this one. No, it is also free journal. I think most of the different discipline field of journal you can find in that from this direct websites. So these are the here I have mentioned some free registration. Okay, these three all you can register with the free, then you can get the journals and information. Okay, when we are going to the research mean, we should know about the website, because without any reference, without any previous work, we cannot write any papers, or we cannot do the research, because we need some guidelines are some reference, then only we can continue our work. Okay, some standard procedure, whatever it is, no, you can get from these websites. Yeah, I think I hope miss me the lecture. The main part, the second part I have given the question and answer on publications and research. Okay, so now I request all participants, please ask if you have any questions one by one. Madam?
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
My name is Mrs. Rita Madan. For your first lecture also, I asked one query. Can I ask?
Okay, very good.
Yeah, sir, I want to know, once we have written the paper, then how should we search for the journals? In which journal we should send our paper for public, our paper to publish? And there was one webinar last month, but they asked for the payment also. So I sent my paper over there. So I just want to know whether we should send our papers where the charges are there or not. And the name of the journal was Studies in Indian Plays. But in mail, it was showing IF factor is 6.3. But when I searched it after your all lectures, its index factor is not reflecting on the net.
Okay. Finished? Your question is finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Actually, you asked many questions. I will explain you. So first, when you are going to submit your articles to some journals, correct? So that time, first you have to check whether the journal having ISSN number. Okay, first point. Then you have to check the publisher details. The details means whether the publisher good or not, whether they are doing properly like this. Just check in the website. Third, please check their impact factor not in their journal website. Okay, not in their journal website. Just you can search in the Google. You can type the journal name, impact factor. Then you can find Web of Science web page. From Web of Science web page, you can find the impact factor. Now the impact factor, the giving Web of Science and some other organizations, some publishers also giving. Please don't refer that one. Impact factor should be given by the Thomson Reuters, that is the Web of Science. That impact factor only all the organization throughout the world know accepting. But now ICB impact factor, some many impact factor they are assigning. Depends the region, depends the organization, institution. Please don't believe, don't follow that. That will not no one follow that, no one accept that one. Okay. So first ISSN number, second you have to check the impact factor from the Web of Science, correct? Then regarding you ask the fee, correct? Money, correct? For that, even though some top journal also they are asking money, because most of top journals are they are not asking the money, but now asking, because Now the reviewers, some reviewers demanding money for the article review. For that purpose, some editorial purpose, some journals still they are giving the hard copy. For these reasons, for suppose their journal should mention that why they are asking the money. Surely the top journals they will mention that this fee they will mention the fee for like the editorial board reviewers and hard copy printing like that they'll mention. If they mention, man, you can pay that money, no problem. Otherwise, you no need to pay money.
So
Apart
it
from
was
the
showing ISSN number, but still when I checked it on that website,
okay,
the index factor was not coming. In fact, that name itself was not coming. Studies in Indian place. And how to find good journals? My main question.
yeah, you can check from the Web of Science or Scopus, correct? If you have to check that journal whether covers by Scopus or Thomson Reuters, that's
Okay.
Web of Science. If they cover, then you can submit. Close your eyes, you can submit. Still, if you have any doubt, if you have any doubt regarding this indexing, just send email to Thomson Reuters and Scopus. They will reply 72 within 72 hours. I had many experience.
Thank you so much.
Okay, before publish, just you can send the email to the Scopus as well as the Thomson Reuters. They will reply you with their what is the serial number also. This serial number we covers the journal like this. They will send that. Okay, this I
Thank
will
you,
make.
sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Good
Hello,
afternoon,
sir.
sir.
Good afternoon. Yes.
Sir, my question is regarding reading the article through search engines. So, sir, in
Okay.
order to write the articles, are these search engines are free? I mean, the journals in this online mode is free for reading, or they are chargeable?
Yeah. You can see now there's a screen. PubMed, you can set few journals, complete full articles. Okay, research guide you can get all article. Google Scholar you can get all. American Society for Microbiology against the request. Suppose you may get that articles not that full article. Just you can send the email to them. They will send. IC also you can get that. Except Science Direct. Except Science Direct, we have to subscribe. You can get help from the some institution. Some now the main institution have the subscriber like all IITs, IASC, even in Chennai Anna University. So some now the private university also having the subscriber, so you can get from that. Okay.
Okay, sir, my second question is that do we have any online platform regarding the primary sources? Because I am a student of social science.
You are asking for social science.
Primary sources, sir.
Primary source.
Is there any online platform search engine for the primary sources?
Yeah, of course, you can get from Web of Science. Web of Science, they will given many categories. Just you can check my last lecture, no, my last talk. I have given that. Thomson Reuters, they are giving different platform for the science and humanities one platform, social science separate platform. Like that, they have given that. You can check in the Web of Science. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, my name is Ravi.
Yeah, please.
Sir, my question is ISSN and ISBN will be treated equally at academical accreditation, or there is a difference, sir?
Sir, I'm not getting properly. Not hearing you.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Okay, fine. Now it's okay. Yeah.
Sir, my question is ISBN and ISSN are equal points, or is there any difference while academic upgrade?
Yeah, you can get if you want impact factor, then you can go with the ISSN number journals. But for
Okay.
ISBN, they will not assign any impact factor as of now, I think. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Could you hear me, sir? Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir,
Please transfer.
I am Faizul Haq from Manipur, Northeast
Okay.
India. India. I like to ask two questions, sir.
Yeah, please.
First question is the term dissertation and thesis is one and the same? And another is,
Sorry, I cannot understand. Please, can you repeat?
is the term dissertation and thesis are the same? First question, sir.
No, till I didn't get it.
Sir,
Is
he is
the
asking
term-
whether dissertation and the thesis are same or not.
Oh, okay.
That is
Okay,
the first question.
fine,
Yeah.
okay.
Another question is, let me say, whenever we like to publish a book or a research report, whether it is necessary to contain index.
Madam, can you explain the second question? First question I got. Difference between dissertation and thesis. Okay. Second question.
Yeah. Whenever we like to publish a book,
Okay.
we need to write index. Is it necessary to write index?
Index mean what you are meaning? It means you are asking index. Index is different. Index it means it means some databases maintain the journal details that we can say the
Yeah.
index. Citation is
Okay.
different. You can refer any.
See, like bibliography and index. So this is the two terms which you are using in writing a book.
Citation it means you can refer any work, any other journals or other papers. Then you can cite your paper. Okay. Then you can give that reference in your reference part. That is called the citation. Correct.
Okay, fine. And the first question.
Hello, sir.
First answer.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. First question I will answer.
Hello, sir. This is Shivani Dubar.
One minute, madam.
Madam,
1 minute.
please wait. Madam, please wait. Participants are requested to ask question one by one so that we
Yeah.
can provide a comfortable space for speaker.
Yeah, just I want to answer for the previous guy, the previous participant. He asked difference between the thesis and the dissertation. Correct? Usually,
Yes.
dissertation we can say no for UG and PG level. Undergraduate and master level, we can submit some report like this. No, some small research like this that we can usually use to call dissertation. Okay. When you are doing this some research, the higher study, that we can say the thesis. Okay, this is between thesis and dissertation. Okay, then next.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Name?
I just want to know, sir, whether is it compulsory or that we should publish our paper only in
Only-
UGC careless, sir.
Please introduce yourself. Ask the question, please.
Yeah, hello, sir. It's me, Meban Nabha. I'm from Meghalaya, Northeast.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to know, sir, whether it is compulsory to publish our paper in only in UGC careless, sir.
You're asking questions that whether your publication.
Sir, he is asking that whether we have to publish our research articles in UGC care list. Am I right, sir?
Yes, madam.
Okay. I'll tell you that. Actually, UGC listed some journals. Okay? You can see,
Yes, sir.
they have given tier 1, tier 2, some they have given, correct? List 1, list 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Actually, their meaning list 1 from they have taken from Web of Science, Thomson Reuters,
Yes.
correct? The
Okay,
second
sir,
link
yeah.
taken from the Scopus.
Okay, sir.
Always I'm using my talk, everything using Thomson Reuters and Scopus. Using following those journals. Apart from this, there is one more thing. Apart from UGC covered some other journals also. Those journals are recommended by some authority institution, IIT, IIC institution. Apart from the Scopus Index and Thomson Reuters Index journals, our institution also, IIC, IIT also recommended some journals. That also they have given in the website.
Okay, sir.
We should follow those journals, then only you can get the benefit or any benefit from it. Got my point?
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Participants,
Hello,
please
sir.
mute your microphones. Participants, I request all the participants
Hello.
to mute your microphones. Whenever it is needed, you please unmute and ask the question. It creates lot of disturbance.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sir,
please.
can
Okay.
you hear me, sir?
Yeah, of course.
Hello, sir. This is Dr. Shivani, sir. I'm from Arunachal. Hello.
Oh, please ask me.
Sir, sir, can you hear my question?
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm listening.
Sir, I have just one query, sir. If any of the paper is mistakenly published as a predatory journal, sir, can we republish the paper in another journal, sir?
Yeah, same question. Same question asked someone in last one also. I will brief about this. Please, all of you, switch off the mic, because I'm not get proper voice. Okay, I will explain that. If you publish any paper, any your article in any journal, okay, with the ISSN number or ISBN number, that you cannot republish. Understand? Please, any your work, any article in ISSN or ISBN having ISBN number having journals or book, you cannot republish in any other journals. Suppose you have published in without ISSN and ISBN number in anywhere before, you can take the same paper, you can do some alteration or any small addition, you can publish in any other journals, because ISSN, ISBN only denote your publication, denote the recognition. Okay, understand? Hello?
Sir, if it is in a predatory journal, then, sir? If
Sorry?
paper is published in a predatory journal, sir?
No, I'm telling that journals having ISSN number or ISBN number, journal.
It has ISN number, ISBN number. It's a journal of pharmacognosy and phytochemistry. I was looking at the list of a predator journal where I find this journal, and one paper is published as a co-author of this journal. So I informed the author also regarding that this journal is a predator journal. So if we need to publish this paper in some other authorized journal, sir, so can we publish it as it is or with some modifications, sir?
No. Once you publish that work, you cannot follow. If addition, how the published paper you can publish in other journal? No, you cannot do that. You have to do the new work. Even addition. No. The previous journal, if they claim any issue, mean the copyright issue will comes. You cannot do that. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
I have question, sir. My name is Shankar. Hello.
Yeah, please.
My name is Shankar. I am working in Central Agriculture University.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I have a question. Suppose somebody is applying for a research project proposal. Suppose somebody is writing a research project proposal. Is it necessary to have some publication in that field?
Of course, 100%. Of course.
No. Before applying the project, before.
Yeah, before applying project, if you have done some preliminary work related to that work, mean possibility of get project is high. The preliminary study. Okay. Let's say that also one of the important screening. When they'll screen the reviewers, they also will check your previous publications related to your proposal. Okay.
And sir, I have another question also.
Yeah, please.
Suppose somewhere some interview or some panel, they're asking that your journal, your publications you have to show before selection, and they're telling that paid journals will not be considered. So suppose somebody is having some publications in open access journal, okay. Will it be considered as paid or free journal?
No. I will tell you again, paid, non-paid is not important. Okay. Even paid journal also giving the impact factor. If you publish those paper with impact factor, you can argue with them. No problem. Impact factor only will speak. Whether they will ask money or not, that is a different story. Impact factor. Suppose one journal have impact factor 10. Suppose that journal they may ask the money. You can pay. You publish that create the 10 impact factor. It will comes to you. No issue. Okay.
But sir, in that advertisement in the NIT, they have written that the paid journals should not be considered. So how can we argue?
No. Generally mean example. I will say some journal, someone the reputed journal. Actually, it is origin from France. They are also asking money, but impact factor 15. That money, that's why I told. They mentioned why they are asking the money, because of they are nowadays they are giving reviewers. The reviewers asking money. Without money, the reviewers will not do the job. On paper, the review is not simple. He has to sit. He has to spend time. So he is expecting money. Otherwise, ignore to review. Okay. So this valid point, everything you have to mention that. Yes, I paid money because of the publisher mentioned like this. This goes to the reviewers, and for printing material like this, you have to explain. But impact factor will speak always. Correct?
And suppose for high paid journals like open access, they're asking some 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh like that. The money will be reimbursed from the college.
No. How? How they will give that? Depends your institution. Depends your institution. Depends your institution, your organization.
The high amount individual cannot pay.
Policy. This is depends your institution policy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon.
I'm Mrs. Pradnya Patil. Sir, I would like to ask you, suppose any paper we publish in ISBN journal, so that work is considered in our PhD work, means that journal is counted?
Actually, ISSN number is basic things for any journal, correct?
Yes.
Again, for the high impact mean impact factor. Which journals having impact factor are covered by the Scopus. These two, as of now, in India, UGC as well, any recruitment board, all they are considering Scopus indexed and Thomson Reuters indexed journal only. If you publish paper, just you can check with that whether that paper is covered by Scopus or Thomson Reuters. If they cover,
Okay, sir. Okay, understand, sir. Sir, I would like to ask you one more thing. I belong to physics person. So I just like to ask you, sometimes we are using a common formulas. So that formulas comes under a plagiarism, and if it comes, so how to avoid it?
Yeah, actually I told no, depends the journal. The journal may give 10 to 20% plagiarism, correct? That time the standard formula you can use that. Then that for that formula you have to give the citation. Citation means reference, courtesy. No problem. Okay. The standard formula you can do that. No problem.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
On what basis the impact factor is given, sir?
Yes, sir. Actually, my last talk I have given that. Okay, I will brief you. Impact factor actually, suppose if impact for 2021 20, okay, for this year impact factor, okay, how they will calculate the impact factor? It means this impact factor will be calculated by the Thomson Reuters, okay, the Web of Science, correct? So how they will take the previous two years articles, published articles. Example, on journal A, the journal A published articles the previous years, 2019 and 2018, correct? So number of publications, and they will check the citation of these both issues when this 2020. How many which are the papers published in the 2020, how many times cited the same journal article previously published two years, correct? Then they will give the, according to the calculation, they will give the impact factor for year 2021. So they need data for 3 years data, the previous 2 years and current year. Okay, the previous 2 years number of how many publications, number of articles published by the journal, and how many times number of citation happen in the current year. Then they will publish that impact factor in the 2021. That 2021 impact factor for 2020. Then
So-
my last lecture I have given that. You can see that slide. You can understand.
Impact factor is not a constant only, it is a dynamic. Number two, there are certain researches which are very a confined one. So in that case, only a very few of them would have referred. So there may not be a maximum circulation. So in that case, whether it is rational to calculate that impact factor.
Yes, sir. Sir, my last, sir, Dr. Ganapati, sir, correct?
Yes, sir.
Sir, we met in Sri Lanka. Have you remember Chellaram?
I forgotten, sir. Sorry.
Sir, you and the lawyer came now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. Gopal.
When
Yes.
we met, sir?
Yeah, you have got a wonderful remembrance, and I am very much voucher.
Sir, I took that photo. Understand? Okay, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir.
Sir, actually, sir, regarding this impact factor, my last talk I have given that many criticisms there. What you said, no, that is correct.
Yes, sir.
Many criticisms there because of the calculation also. Some they are taking the previous two years data and calculate for the current years. So many criticisms there. But till now we don't have any filter or any screening regarding the something. Something we need something. So that's why we are following the impact factor. So that's why now the UGC as well NAC everything compared to the impact factor they are following Scopus because Scopus calculation H index calculation is somewhat most of them accepted because all depends their citation. The site because of citation itself, the H index they are allotting, they are giving the H index from the Scopus. So now all organization, the inspection committee, they are following the Scopus compared to the impact factor. Yes, I accepted the impact factor is many criticisms there.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Hello.
Sir.
Thank you.
Hello, Rahul sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Sir, my name is Gauss Basha.
Yeah, please, sir.
Sir, I published one paper in Scopus Index Journal, but
Okay.
after 2 years, that journal has been removed from the indexing of Scopus. Is there any problem? Now it is not under Scopus.
Nothing. Actually, did you check that paper whether cited, whether covered by the Scopus in the Scopus website? Did you check that?
Yes, before it was, I was checking SGR. SGR, I searched in that. Before it was there. Now it is not there. It has stopped.
I will tell you that suppose you can check with the Scopus website with your paper. If you find, then no problem.
Even it removed from the SGR, still it will be available in the Scopus indexing.
Yeah. Scopus cover, once covered means they will not remove by the Scopus.
But what is the difference, sir? Scopus and SGR. There is one search engine, SGR, where you can find the Scopus index.
SGR?
Yes. SJR.
Oh, you are saying that, what's that website? Yeah, last time I told, no, forgot. Simogo, correct? Until Simogo.
Yes. It also show the Scopus.
Yeah. Simogo just following the Scopus. Following the Scopus. Okay.
But some journals, they are taking from 2002 to 2010. 10 it has been cancelled. Like that it is showing.
Actually, Scopus, every issues they will review, then they will remove, they will add like this. Suppose sometime this month journals may be included, next month journal may be deleted. But once when you publish that time included mean no, don't worry, that recorded. Okay, that was recorded. That will be lifelong. You can get that credit. Don't worry about it. But you have to check your paper whether you can able to see in the Scopus website.
But still, even it is removed, my paper will be available in the Scopus.
Then don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I'm Jyoti from Kumar University, Nainital.
Yeah, please.
Sir, I want to ask, is it so if we show our results more in tabular figure graph form, the chances of our paper acceptance increases?
Sorry, madam, I cannot get your question. Please, can you repeat?
Sir, I want to ask, is it so if we show our results more in tabular figures and graph form, the chances of our paper
Madam, your
acceptance
voice is breaking. Madam, your voice is breaking.
Madam, your voice is breaking. Yeah, I cannot get properly.
Am I audible?
It's audible, okay,
My
but
voice is clear.
yeah, okay. Now you can ask, yeah.
Sir, my question is it so if we show our research results more in tabular, figure, or graph form, the chances of our paper acceptance increases?
Madam, your voice is breaking.
And still it is breaking. We can't get your question actually.
I cannot get clearly.
Sir, madam is asking if results is represented in the form of tables and graph, so chances of acceptance is higher or not?
For journal, huh?
Yes, that is what I was asking.
Yes, madam. Actually, actually, you have to give the both. You have to explain something regarding the result. What you got the result? You have the tabular column, graph, everything. No, but you have to interpret it. Okay, the reviewer should understand what you have done. Just the tabular column itself not enough. You have to explain what you have got the result. Then everything you have to highlight. You have to highlight that which are things you got the good result, the medium result. Then you have to interpret it. You have to write something regarding your result from the table as well as any pictures or as well as any graph. Correct? Hello.
Hello, sir. Whenever we have to check plagiarism through any this what should I say, app or it's a site, free online sites, it takes only 1,000 words. Then how to check the entire paper? And if copyright is written on any of the paper, can we use it and give the citation for our next paper?
But first, regarding plagiarism in website, online website, actually, it will not good things. Okay, better some institution now. Now the many institution they subscribe some data software. Okay, you can check with your data with the software. Example, one of my students also know. Actually, she checked from the university itself, where she did the PhD. Just you can give the data, whatever it is. They will give the report, similarity report. Okay. So
copyright.
Better you can avoid use from the online. Okay. Yes. What should I say? Second question.
Sir, if copyright is mentioned on some of the previous papers which I have taken for review, can I use those papers, at least take the reference and give the citation? Or if copyright is mentioned, we shouldn't touch those papers at all?
Yes, madam, you can take that's why I told you can refer other journals, no problem. But you cannot as such copy and paste. Example, some other journals found some result. Okay, though what you have to do that, just you can read that all journals, then your own writing, you have to writing something about that work and compare to your work. Okay,
thank you.
That you can, then after that you have to cite that paper. You have to cite citation. You have to mention that paper, who has done that paper, then the reference also you have to give that. Okay, but you should not copy and paste. You can get the concept, then you can write on your paper and compare to your work. Okay, mostly this you can do in the discussion part.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Next.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Sir, I'm Lorena from Northeast.
Yeah.
My question is impact factor only for online journal?
H index 4.
Impact factor only for online journals?
You're asking some journals having impact factor 4, huh? You're asking the good journal whether good or not, correct?
No. Is impact factor only for online journals? What about offline journals? How do we find out the impact factor for offline journals, like the hard copy which we get?
Actually, nowadays all journals all journals are available in the website. I think website mean in online. I think even some old journal also, even different language also, they have converted to the online. But I don't know about the offline journals details. I don't know.
For example, like Kurukshetra, Southern Economies.
Okay, fine.
How do
So,
you find out the impact factor?
okay, madam, no problem. We can search from the Web of Science website. Even though you cannot find, you can take the email from the Web of Science. You can send the publisher. Surely they will answer you within 72 hours.
All right, sir. Thank you.
But when you are send no, that time you have to mention the complete journal name. Actually, some journals different language also, Arabic, etc. Hindi like this. So you have to mention those all languages along with the English and ISSN number. This then publisher name. These three details must for them to find the impact factor. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Any other questions from participants?
Yes.
Good
afternoon, sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, please. Please, you can ask.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Sir, I have two questions. The first one is it mandatory to write research journals in research papers in Scopus Index journals, or can we write review papers also?
Sorry.
Sir, I mean, I wanted to ask, is it mandatory? Is it like we have to write only research papers in Scopus Index journals, or we can write review papers also?
No, actually, regarding this specialization, everything not related to the Scopus. It is related to
uncle को छोड़ खाया.
This is related to journals. Actually, the journals only covered by the Scopus. Your individual paper, no. The individual paper directly it will not covers by the Scopus. Scopus will covers the journals. If many journals review article journals there. So if accepted that journal, then you can submit to the journal. So those journals also covers by the Scopus. Got my point?
Oh yes, sir.
This depends to the journal covered by the Scopus, not your article covered by directly to the Scopus. Understand?
Oh, yes, sir. There is another question, sir. Sir, during all these 10 days, we have learned and we have heard from all the eminent speakers that it's better for the assistant professors to improve the H factor, H index. The higher the H index is, the better for the assistant professors. So, sir, could you kindly tell us how to improve the H index?
Yeah, actually, regarding the H index, two databases they are producing. Two databases means we are usually following the H index from the two databases, online databases, Google Scholar and Scopus. Okay, but compared to the Google Scholar, we can always follow the H index from the Scopus. Correct?
Okay, sir.
So first you have to publish the paper in the Scopus journal, index journals.
Okay, sir.
Then only you can get the more citation. If you get the more citation, then automatically you can get your H index.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
We have to produce something, then only you can get back. So you can put more article in the Scopus, then you can get the citation according to the calculation, then automatically you can get your H index.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is Amarasi, sir. Sir, I have few questions. Sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, when we are submitting project proposals,
okay,
we at least prior to that we have to publish some article related to their work. Is it mandatory, sir?
Of course, depends the competition. If suppose your field is very current field example, you can write something regarding the coronavirus proposal means no need because of no reference, correct? No article you need to publish. Example like this. Suppose you can publish some regular work example, drug discovery, this and mean. So related that you have to publish some papers. Then only the committee will believe in that. Okay, already he had the experience on this field, so he or she can successfully complete the project like that. They will believe that. Okay, understand?
Okay. Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir. Sir,
Yeah,
if
please.
we have not published the research article, but we have published a review article related to that work, is it fine, sir?
No, no mean actually research we need no because of you asking the research project, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
the review is nothing, madam. Review is nothing. Review articles means that is your capability of what is that? First capability of your language. If you know good language, you can write today regarding the coronavirus. Just you can review, you can write no. Easily all journals accepted, correct?
Yes, sir.
Like this. Review is different, research article is different. Research articles, at least you have to do something, then you have to produce the result. For review
Some
article,
contribution.
yeah. Yes.
So one more question, sir. Sir, what is the difference between impact factor, SNP index, and SJR?
Impact factor, then SJR, okay, then
SNP.
SNIP, correct. Actually,
yes, sir.
Yeah. Actually, impact factor that will be calculated by the Thomson router, correct? Web of Science.
Yes,
that is
sir.
different database. Okay. So this one, no, the SNIP and SGR. SGR is given by the SciMega website. This SciMega website, they are taking all data from the Scopus. Then they are producing them. They have the tie-up with the Scopus databases. Then they are doing some calculations. Scopus, they are giving only the citation H index. Okay, but this SciMago, they are the citation, each and every citation year wise they are calculating. They are giving for only journals, not for the individual article. SNIP and SGR rating. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, some journals are not having impact factor, but they are having a SGR and SNP index. Is those are quality journals, sir?
Quality, those journals just you can check whether it's covered by the Scopus. If that's covered by Scopus, they are valid. Actually, simple concept, madam. To all participants, if you are going to publish any paper, mean just you can check whether that journals is covered by Scopus or Web of Science.
Okay.
Then only that will be credited. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, one important observation also. Sir?
Yes, sir, please. Sir, yes, sir, Ganapati, sir, please.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. No, the thing is, it is only in the interest of the participants also. In some of the universities, even for the career advancement and even in some of the recruitment, abruptly rejecting the paid journals. If the journal happen to be a paid one, means that publication is not accepted. Now, after hearing your lecture, it is totally illogical and irrational, stating that even the big journals or the popular journals also, they are getting that money. So from the lecture, I could able to observe it that rejecting abruptly on the prima facie that paid journal is totally an illogical one. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is
sir, yes, sir.
Second one, that is, there are some one author would have done, the first author would have done that good amount of work. But after that, including the guide and the guide friend, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. In that case, all the 5 are getting the due credence. Is it logical one?
Yes, sir. I will explain you, sir. Sir, for your first question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, your first question, I know many top journals having impact factor more than 15, 20. Still, they asking money.
Yes, sir.
They will mention clearly that why they are asking money. They are giving money for reviewers.
Yes.
That reviewers minimum they will take 1 month or 2 months. They will review each and every line, every word. For this money, who will give for the reviewers? First question. So first my question. Second question, they are publishing hard copy also. And they are sending those hard copies to all subscribers, the journal subscriber and authors, everything. So those journal mention these details. We can pay money. We can argue with the interview people. But some journals, some Pakistan journals, this and all, simply they have got already impact factor 1 or 2. Those journals asking 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. So the interview panel easily identify that with the journal, not with the money. If you can say the journal name, just they will say who is the publisher, from which country, they will find that. The same top journal also still they are asking money, even though many journals paid for me. Many journals paid for me. How they will pay the money to the reviewers? So these two categories are according to the journal quality, they will segregate like this.
Even in India itself, they are asking lot of journals, and that is not 1 lakh or 2 lakh, say 5,000 rupees, say 10,000 rupees. It is only a maintenance cost like that. And secondly, what you said is also correct. But when you have been called for that interview, at that time you are given the opportunity to explain, sir, this is the paid journal, and that everyone who has got the payment will naturally say that I am paid for that reviewer, this and that. But the scrutinizing clerk fellow or the scrutinizing superintendent fellow, if the rule says, sir, this is the paid journal, then automatically they will refer, okay, this is the paid journal, oh, reject this one, reject this one. So you will not be called for that interview at all. So this is the practical problem faced by the younger generation, as well as even for the career advancement. I have seen several people who are entering this problem.
Yes, sir. Sir, those interview the panel, how many papers they have published without the money? If they found mean, we can also find the fault. Suppose this just they want to ignore, they want to screen with some categories. So that's why they are following that. Even though I will say some journals very clinical journal something, they has impact factor more than 25. Still they are asking money. I know very well. They are asking money.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello. No, sir, I want to ask if there is one journal is removed or disconnected from the journal.
Madam, you please wait. Sir will add. Madam, can you please wait?
I am asking.
Okay.
The second question. Just I want to answer to him the second question.
4 authors and all the authors. Is it a logical one?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I want to say some interesting story.
Yes, sir.
The Human Genome Project, Human Genome Project. I think that project published a journal with the author of 3,800 authors.
Oh my!
3,800 authors. Each and every author is carrying the equal points. Because just for your references, not only this project, many projects also, many countries, many scientists, many labs involved, then they will do some research. The single lab will not do that. Some research. So this is just for reference, sir. But I will come to your point. Your point is correct, sir. Correct. Whatever the students will do something, the supervisor name also included. Correct. Okay. That's why the UGC described clearly. Whenever we can use the first author or corresponding author will carry the 50% of credit. Remaining 50% credit will be distributed to the remaining authors. Along with when we submit some journals to the journals with some respective authors. Example, 4 authors, 5 authors mean completely compulsorily as per ISSN norms, as per impact factor norms, as per Scopus norms, they have to mention that which part of work will be done by the so far like this. Example, 5 authors mean 5 authors should mention that from this your work, which are the part your contribution. Then only the journal should accept those papers. This is the regulation of the journals.
Okay.
But I don't know whether others following or reviewers are following, but they have they have to mention 5 authors be given. Yeah, which part I have done. This part I have done. They have to mention. Then only the reviewers, because of I reviewed many papers. That also one of the criteria from the publisher. The journal will send the guidelines to the reviewers. Simply we cannot add X.
Or that 3rd author, when he goes for that interview, or the 4th author goes for that interview also, he will be claiming that I have published a paper with the following impact factor. So all will be claiming when they go for any recruitment or any promotion, that equal impact factor they will be claiming.
No, sir. Already the UGC clarified clearly that not now, 3 years before itself, the percentage of contribution credit to first or corresponding others will get 50% contribution.
Okay.
Example, some journals has 10 impact factor, mean 5 impact factor will goes to the first author or corresponding author. Remaining 5 it will distribute by the other authors. This all clearly defined.
Sir, what if we write first and second author have equal contribution then?
Sorry, madam, can you repeat?
Sir, if we write
Yes.
first and second authors have equal contribution in a research paper, then what about the mass distribution?
Madam, your voice is breaking, madam. Sorry.
Sir, what will happen if we write first and second author have equal contribution?
Yeah, of course. If you only 2 author mean the 50% to the first author, 50% to the second author. That's it. First, suppose if you have more than 2, the first author or corresponding author should take the 50%, remaining will be distributed. If 2 author, 50-50.
Sir, if there are 3 authors and we have written first and second author have equally contributed and third one is corresponding.
No. That you have to give first author, correct? The first 50% it goes to the first author. Remaining 50% no, it will go to the second and third.
Okay, sir.
First author or corresponding author will get the 50% of score. Remaining 50 will be shared by the remaining authors.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah, please.
Sir, if the corresponding author is the guide and the first author to give credit to the student, if it is being given the name of the first author, and what the percentage of mark for it?
First author.
First author will be the student. So we are giving credit and giving her the first name, and the corresponding author will be the guide.
This time they will consider first author.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Sir, one theoretical mute question, but this problem we encountered also in late date. It has been found that there is a plagiarism is there, that again when they are punishing the people, only the first author is getting the punishment, whereas the second author, the teacher or the guide, he will say that without my knowledge the so and so has inserted my name in the paper. So this type of the problem, how to solve it?
No, sir. Each and every author should take care, responsible. Each and every author, because of when we submitted the terms and declaration, every other we are putting signature, correct? Declaration. So each and everyone should responsible for this case. Everyone. No one will escape. Everyone.
So provide.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Excuse
Sir,
me.
I wanted
add
to
a
know.
point.
I wanted to know if there is any journal removed from UGC journal, disconnected. So afterwards, can we publish our paper again in the same journal? It will be good or not?
No. When you submit, no, that time that journal should be covered by the UGC.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because all they are taking data from the Scopus and Thomson Reuters. Depends the Thomson Reuters remove journal, UGC will remove journal. Thomson Reuters order any journal, this UGC add that journal. UGC also taking all data from the website me database from the here the Thomson Reuters and Scopus. Got my point, madam?
Journal of Engineering Science. This is one journal. This is disconnected from the UGC right now.
When you published it, that time it was connected with the UGC. When you published.
Yes. Now it is not now disconnected.
Now disconnected. Don't worry about that. When you publish that time, it was covered, correct? Then no problem.
But now is not good, na? Now next.
Now you cannot publish new one, but already you published paper credited. That's it. But new paper, if you new paper you can publish. No, this time that journal is not covered by me. Then UGC UGC also will not consider that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay, madam. Okay. Then.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, what
Sir, Ganapati sir. Sir, can I
chapter?
Hello, yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is the weightage of writing a book chapter?
Hello.
Hello. Sir, do
Yes,
you
sir.
ask? Do you ask some questions, sir?
No. I am only in the interest of the participants. I have put those questions and several problems came and I was also in that inquiry and all. So these arguments they are raising it. Certain journals are very, very limited circulation and you are putting that impact factor is totally an illogical one. That is that. Then secondly, that the second author, for example, that first author is done that plagiarism means the second author is also responsible. No. Without my consent, he has published that paper. Like that. So like that, there are several problems come. So in the interest of the participants, the younger generation only, I have put this type of questions.
Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Sir, everything, whatever you said, no, sir, everything is clearly defined by the UGC long back. But the students, the scholars doesn't know about that. They have to go to the website, the UGC. They keep on, they are updating. Keep on, they will update what are details, everything. They have to check that. Already defined UGC clearly that each and every other should responsible for the any positive or any negative. Yes. Because when they have submitted journal, that time they have committed with the journal that under the declaration all signature.
Yeah, and secondly, the paid journals also. And in most of the cases, the moment that they find out that this is the paid journal means that scrutinizing fellow himself will be, sir, this is the paid journal. As per the guideline, it is removed, so you will not be given the due credence.
Yes, sir, that is
career advanced also it is said, but that rule is a blanket ban, is totally unlawful and illogical. You said even the very big journals also, they are collecting the money for the giving to the reviewers. Now these journals are giving it as a token of what is this one? Some work they have done it, so they are getting it. So abruptly rejecting, if it is a paid journal, rejecting is totally and illogical.
Yes, sir. Actually, this is the case to case. Case to case means journal to journal, sir. Actually, paid journal mean if any journal luckily, any something is Indian journal, something any journal luckily it can get some impact factor. Immediately they will ask the more money. Those journal easily we can predict. But in some standard journal, they will ask reasonable money till now. There is reasonable money that till is going. But what happened? No, some researchers they are giving more money. Some publishers are asking more money. No, for those details, the panel and UGC want to remove that. So keep on the UGC journal also. If they received any UGC also, if received any complaint from the any authors or any research scholar from the research scholar regarding this money matter, so immediately those journal will be blocked. That blocked journal also keep on scrolling in UGC website and announced website also. I think you also this know sometime no these are journals blocked because of this case.
Yes, sir.
Because of this case. Yes, sir. Some this one some all we cannot screen all things no.
Yes, sir. You are right. So
yes, sir.
Cannot be visualized when the problem.
Excuse me.
We have to go for the solution. And again, high payment, low payment, it is the quantitative one, qualitative one. Again, give that complaint. Just because another journal fellow also will be giving a complaint out of competition.
Yes.
Removing it abruptly is also the violation of the principles of the natural justice. So all these things, so I am seeing it in the legal point of view, there are several loopholes are available. That's what, sir. So
yes, sir. If they receive any complaint with the proof, surely they will block the journals. Yes. Many journals also they block. Those blocked journals scrolled, immediately updated in the websites.
Yes, sir. Again, that proof you have said, again, it must be a conclusive proof. Conclusive proof is something beyond all reasonable doubt. So, evidence is different from the conclusive proof.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next.
I would like to add a point to the discussion.
Sir, what is the weightage of writing a book chapter?
Madam, yes, please. Hello.
Sir, what is the weightage of writing a book chapter?
Yeah, I will tell you that.
Is writing a review paper is good or writing a book chapter is good?
Yes, man. Actually, book chapter means the main credit it goes to the editors. Okay, editors. If put any books, no, the segment mean the each chapter will given by the different authors. But this whole process, whole article will be review my editor by the same editor's name they given. Okay, the majority of the editorial part will get the benefit. For book chapters, you can get 5%, 5 marks. As per UGC norms, last time they're giving 5 marks for each book chapter. For the review process, no, for the academic review process, that time they are giving 5 marks for one book chapter. The same time for book editors, those who are editors, no, they will get 20 points. Next.
Okay.
Next.
Adding to the discussion, hello.
Yes, please, madam.
Adding to the discussion of the authorship already we had. Nowadays, all the publication, when a corresponding author sends the manuscript, they send a mail to every author of that. So there is no point of disclaiming of possession of the paper at all nowadays.
Sorry, madam, can you brief your question again?
No, it's not a question. It's an additional point I would like to give. The thing is, when a corresponding author uploads the manuscript, immediately all the authors are intimated by the publisher, editor. So there is no question of disclaiming of the possession of the paper at all.
Correct. Yes, of course, because all others will get the acknowledgement. It means everyone is responsible for this one. You are correct, madam. Yes. Next.
I hope all the participants clear their doubts.
I am ready. One more question you can ask.
Yes, sir. One question from my side.
Please.
Sir, I am Mukesh Mitra from Tripura.
Okay, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, sir, I am doing small research work with my undergraduate student.
Fine.
And after calculation all this data, I found that some of the result comes in a negative form.
Okay.
And the result is means against the theory and concept. In that case, what I'll do?
Negative. You got the negative result, correct?
Yeah, negative result. That one is against the principle and theory.
Oh, against result. Regarding the against result, no, actually, whatever you will get the result, no, that will be useful to society. If negative result mean what is the application for the society? Whatever we are doing research, that could be applicable or benefit to the society. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Then only you will find something for the society. Then you can publish. The negative result, we can go that.
Yes, sir. I found some reference also in a negative way.
Okay. Which journal is if referred journal or good journal?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Web of Science, sir.
No, that negative results maybe that may be benefit for the society. That we have to check. We can check some. Yeah, that also the negative should be benefit to the society. Then that is acceptable. Whatever we are doing research, whatever it is, no, that should be benefit to the society. That whether negative result or positive results, that you have to see that.
Okay.
Suppose example, we can take some data from the COVID positive negative. No, these all things we can give the result. That is the society knows about this status. Like this. Do that.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Suppose I can try to discover some drug. Okay. Even though I cannot get any result, or result with the negative mean how I can publish that one. Understand?
Yes, sir. That one, right, sir.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Next. That's it?
Sir, I hope no more questions from participants, I think.
Okay, fine.
Sir, thank you very much, Dr. Chelaram sir, for your valuable presence and informative session on research and publication process. Once again, on behalf of K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology and the Nature Science Foundation, Coimbatore, thank you very much for your valuable session, sir.
Okay,
And I thank Dr. Ganapathy Subramaniam sir for making the session more interactive through his inputs also. Thank you, Dr. Ganapathy sir.
Sir? Is there? I think he left, huh?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Can I close the session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your passionate session, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your explanatory presentation, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
to
you.
all. Thank you.
Thank you for the nice session, sir.
Participants will wind up the session and will join tomorrow. We will give you the link by today evening through WhatsApp group. Thank you, one and all. Have a good day.
Hello. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Madam, tomorrow is the last date for sending that research manuscript, madam. 15th.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 15th is the last date.
And we have to send it for this directorons@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, and I request all the participants to fill your details for certificate preparation, which is circulated in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. You are going to send it, madam.
Hello, good afternoon. I have a question, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is already sent. It is already sent. Please see to that in WhatsApp group and fill your exact details so that we can prepare a certificate.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am. I have one question.
Yes, sir.
I have one question, ma'am. Ma'am, can you give some 2 days some extension for the assignment because I'm preparing the assignment? Can you give some 2 days like that extension for submission of the assignment?
Sir, actually, sir will discuss and inform you, sir. But try to complete by tomorrow, because if we extend the date, then it will become difficult for us to compile the things and prepare the book. So please stick on to the time. If you have any problem, you please mail to director@nsf@gmail.com. But please try to complete within the stipulated time.
Okay.
Ma'am, in the WhatsApp,
Madam,
given
please
an
confuse it.
URL. Hello.
Hello.
Madam.
Ma'am, you have given a URL to upload the file. Can we do it in that, or should we send to the mail?
Ma'am, you have given information regarding the submission of book chapter, no, ma'am?
Yeah.
You can submit the same via this URL, ma'am.
Yeah. We can send it, no? Because I just now sent it. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, ma'am. No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Madam, one more confusion, actually.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, the assignment or the research manuscript, what we are going to submit, are they same?
Pardon, ma'am?
The manuscript, what we are going to submit on or before 15th of June, is it the same assignment or a different assignment is also there, madam? Madam, can you hear me?
Ma'am, it is breaking. I can't get what you said.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So,
she is asking whether the article and the assignment are same.
Yes. Both are same, ma'am.
Both are same. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you all. We'll meet you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.